Okay, today I'm going to show you how to connect an Edan monitor directly to a Windows computer without the Edan monitor being connected to an Office network. So all we're doing is we're directly connecting an Ethernet cable to the back of the monitor to our laptop. And to do that, first we just need a cable. So here we have just Ethernet on one end and then a little USB adapter here that takes it to USB on the other end. So just regular Ethernet cable, a little USB adapter. And at this point, we just need to hook everything up. So this is an Edan IM60, and all we're going to do is we're going to go to Menu, we're going to hit Maintenance, User Maintain, type the default password, which is ABC, hit OK, and then we're going to go to Network Maintain down here. And we want to make sure that network type is set to wired. And when we hit Config, here, we want to make sure that this is set to dynamic. Now, at first, when you first do this, this can either be static or dynamic. When you set it to dynamic, before it's connected or anything, it's just going to say 0000 underneath here. Okay, that's expected at this point. Now we need to set up the computer to actually share its connection with this monitor. So we're going to do that next. So here we have just a standard Windows laptop. This is running Windows 10, and we're going to go down to the search bar here and just type network connections. And it should suggest this View Network Connections panel. So we're going to open that. And when we first plug in this, this USB, it should just add another one here. So we have two, and then all of a sudden it says, now there's a third one here that says Ethernet 2 identifying. And occasionally these get a little finicky. They stay in this mode where it just says identifying. Which is fine for right now. What we're going to do is we're just going to go over to the Wi-Fi connection. So here you can see that these green bars indicate that we have a connection over here. And we're going to right click, we're going to select Properties, and then we're going to go over to the Sharing tab. This is the important part. So what we're saying here is that we're going to share this network connection to other computers that may be on the same network, in this case, the monitor. So you can leave them both checked and then just click OK. And now it'll say the name of the network, and then also it'll say shared here afterward. Now it's saying unidentified network over here, but that's fine. At this point, we should be able to go back to the monitor and confirm that we have a working IP address. So I actually just left it up, and without me doing anything, just sharing that, suddenly we got an IP address here at the bottom. So it says 192.168.137.199. If you're not seeing anything there, you can switch it from dynamic back to static. Just wait a little bit and then switch back to dynamic, and it should assign you an IP address at that point. So you should see a number here at this point. And at this point we're done. We can just X out of this and hit menu, and we're good to go. Okay, so we're back on the computer, and now we're gonna make sure we open the downloaded version of Xchart. So I have it here. You can grab this if you don't have it by going to xchart.com/downloads and downloading either the Windows or the Mac app. In this case, we're obviously on Windows. So here I just have it open to a new case, and I'm going to hit Connect Vitals Monitor. I'm going to select the Edan. And at this point, it should find it on the network. It's going to search here. And the hardwired connections like this do seem to be easier for it to locate. If for whatever reason this doesn't work, though, we can always enter the IP address manually. So there it worked. It found it. So again, the IP address that we saw on the screen there actually matches what's here. If for some reason we're not seeing that show up, if it doesn't find it, you can go to Enter IP manually, and then you can just type in that IP address that showed up in gray underneath wired. So in this case, I'm just going to use the same one here, and I'm going to hit Try to Connect. It should work pretty much immediately. So there we go. That's really all there is to it. And now we're connecting an Edan monitor that is not directly connected to an Office network or anything like that. We're just going straight to the computer, and we're sharing our network from the computer to that monitor so that we can talk to it from Xchart. Hopefully this helps. Thanks. Have a good day.